Alright, so we're in the jet. We've got some targets directly ahead. And you can see those guys right there. When you zoom out, you can see the red better. But we've got some targets right there. So what we want to do is get our targeting pod to come on. CCD, we don't want that. We want IR, and then hit uncage. It'll be easier to see in VR. So this setting right here sucks. You can't hardly see anything. So what I like to do, change the L to -2. Change the G to 2. So 2 on the G, -2 on the L. And then as far as lining them up, all you're gonna do is move the circle, hit the lock button, and I'll show you what the lock button is. And then to control the targeting pod is with your RDR cursor, your joystick on your throttle. To zoom in like this, it's going to be forward on the 5-way hat on the stick, forwards and backwards. So that's how you control that. And then TMUS up and TMUS down is how you get some more zoom. Now to lock a guy, you're going to hit the RDR cursor button and it'll lock. Now to actually fire, just make sure you've got the aircraft pointed at them and then just hit the weapon release. Now that's going to find that target. It's going to go where you have this aimed. Boom, there goes another one. So you can fire another one and then move it and then lock. Boom. So you can fire and then move it to where you want it to go and then zoom in and lock. Boom. Now you don't have to lock. So I can just, if he's sitting still, I can just hold him there and it'll get there. Because all the rocket is doing is following where you have this. See there? So you can fire and bring it to a guy and then fire another one before it hits, wait for the hit, and then bring it somewhere else for the next rocket. And that's pretty much it on that. Now what I do is, right now the targeting pod is looking right there. So I'm gonna push in on the 5-way on the stick, and it's gonna cycle slave. Boom, it's gonna put it right back in front of us. So it's in front of the jet. So whenever I see another target, I can hit the lock button. Like here's a guy right here. I'll lock it, move it over to him, fire, and then get out of the way. Boom, he's done. Now the targeting pod's still looking over there, so we're gonna put it back to SP. Lock it, bring it to him. It's not gonna, this is too close, so it won't work, but see how the targeting pod is still looking over there? I'll come around. You can hear the G limiter fluttering. And then we want to get be a little slow. So let's make sure we can fire, and then we'll lock the guy, and the rocket will find this target. Boom. And then cycle it back to SP, which puts it in front of you.